HaMikdash. Second Beit HaMikdash was destroyed by the Romans, by the general Titus, the son of Vespasian, Ospanius. And he would say that as when Titus destroyed the second temple, he minted coins that said Judea Capita, Judea is captured. And he built an arch in Rome. It's called the Arch of Titus. It still stands there to commemorate the destruction of Jerusalem. And the Romans carried the Jews off out of Israel, out of the land of Judea, and carried them in chains through the streets of Rome, marched them through the streets of Rome in irons and chains. And Rabbi Gana used to say, could anyone have thought at the time that one day these people would come back to their land? They would have thought you were crazy. And if someone had said it out loud, it would have taken you and put you in an insane asylum. Jews were beaten, they were stamped on, and they were taken out from our holy land. It was 2,000 years later, in February 1944, when the British captured Rome in World War II from the Germans. It was a Rome that the city of Rome was no longer Roman, but it was Italian. And the British staged a victory parade through the streets of Rome. And in the British army there was soldiers from the Holy Land of Palestine. They were called the Jewish Brigade. They were part of the British Army. And as the army passed the Arch of Titus, which was now decaying in the filth that was Rome, the holy soldiers from the land of Palestine stopped and painted on the arch, Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel live, still live. And that was the message that Rabbi Kahana brought to on every one of his speeches of which we were followers. So, what was the message of a person's life? What do we take with us now that the person's departed from this world? What do we learn from the person? We've heard beautiful things, and all the people, Dave reached out. I've been in Israel for the last 18 years, and I come back, visit mom and the like, but I could see the tremendous relationship that he's had with all the people here and other people who I know he spoke to. I mean, he was always on the phone. I mean, it was never not on the phone. Maybe when he slept, he was on the phone too. And his wife. But anyway, what do we learn? What message do we learn that we can take with us in our lives? And what does that have to do with the story that Rabbi Kahana told? And it's like this. It says the Kohanim, when they bless the congregation, which Dave loved to do. I mean, he was here, loved to do it. He came to Israel, he loved to do that. Kohanim. It said the Kohanim did, at the end of our blessing, it said, we did what you decreed on us. And what did Hashem decree on us? And what did Dave, my brother Dave, do? And what Dave did is that he hurried redemption. Everything he did was for the purpose of bringing Geula that much sooner. That was the message that he brought forth. He became Rabbi Meir Kahana. May his blood be revenged. He asked him to head up his organization in the United States. And it was on those rainy nights where he would stand outside, sometimes by himself, sometimes with me, and hand out flyers to Jews to wake up, to come home to Eretz Yisrael. Jews, wake up, save yourself, throw the Arabs out of our land, cleanse the land from our enemies. That was the message. And he did that because each thing he did brought redemption one step closer. What he did, he'd hand out flyers that, please, Jews, think about going home to Eretz Yisrael. The land beckons us, the land calls for us. Please wake up. And that was the message. Each and everything he did to bring a Jew closer to Judaism, so that when the time came for Moshiach to say, come home, the Jew would know which way to turn. Not turning to Fallbrook Boulevard, but he turned east to the holy land of Yerushalayim. And Jewish marriage, very, very important, very, very basis of what he did. That if a family is Jewish, their children are Jewish. And again, these are the things that would hurry redemption in our time. So that's the message. Each of us have to take to heart. Every day we get up, think of Dave and what he did, and do what you can to hurry the process of bringing Geula and bringing Moshiach, whether it's tzedakah, whether it's supporting Jews in Eretz Yisrael, sending your children to Eretz Yisrael, of course going to Eretz Yisrael yourself, bringing Jews who are lost back to Judaism. Go out onto the campus, talk to a Jew, don't be afraid. Whatever you say, each step, each thing that we do will bring Akishena, will bring redemption hurriedly and beautifully in our times. That's the message of my brother. That's what I hope that we all take with us. And as Rat Hashem, we should be able to see the resurrection of the dead, meeting in Yerushalayim and sitting at the table with the Leviathan, the fish at the times of the Suda of Mashiach. Thank you for all coming. Thank you for being a friend of Dave.
Right.